folks, Jack Spade back here with you, High Noon Leatherworks, for another leather adventure. And today we're going to do a little project that I've been thinking about for a while. I just haven't done yet, so I'm going to do it today. And what I'm going to be doing is making my own shotgun shell conchos. So come on in and let's get started. All right, so what I've got is I've got me a little piece of leather to work on here. I've got me a little test piece for the concho. Got a couple of spent 12 gauge shotgun shell ends, and they still have the spent primer in them, so these have been fired. So what I did was I fired some just shot shells and picked up the empties and then cut off the plastic. And I used these for another project where I actually put magnets on them. So find something magnetic here. I don't know if you can see that up there or not, but they work really good as magnets. So that's another idea you could do. But I took this one and I used a cutoff tool and cut the top of it off. So you could see where I separated it and took the top off. It's got the spent primer in it. So what I'm going to do, and these ends do have this plastic in them, which makes it real sturdy. So you would think if you cut that off it'd be kind of flimsy, but it's not. It's got that plastic built into it, so it's nice and sturdy. So what I want to do is first I want to knock out that spent primer. So I'm going to get, this is just a nail setter and it'll fit right in there. And then I'm going to take this, just a socket, a 1/4 inch socket drive, and put it on the top and see if I can't tap that and it knocked that number 9 primer right out of there. And again, don't hit it hard because you don't want to deform your finished concho. So I just tapped it and it popped right out. So the next thing I want to do is I want to clean this up a little bit. Not a lot. When I cut it off, it cut off real nice, and I just used a rotary cutoff tool. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to use a pair of curved needle nose and get a hold of that. And I'm not going to squeeze hard. Again, I don't want to deform anything. And I'll just sand down a little bit on each side. And I'm just using a small rotary tool. And I'm just barely hitting that with a drum sander. I'll spin it, and I'll hit the next section. Again, I'm letting the weight of the rotary tool dictate how much material is taken off. I'll spin it again, and then finish that up. I am not taking off much material at all. Just getting that sharp edge off from where I cut it. Now, this might be the tricky part, is I want to smooth down the center where the primer came out. So instead of trying, I can't hang on to it with the curved needle nose. I'm just going to take the nail setter, push down on the plastic part, and do the same thing to the center. And again, it doesn't take much. I don't have to push down on it or anything. I can just set it on there lightly. And the tool takes care of it. So it's nice and smooth. I don't know if you can see it against the leather, but that's nice and smooth. It's flat. There's no burrs or chips or anything on it. No sharp edges. So that part is complete as far as the concho goes. Now I have an actual concho that I can use on a project. And depending on, I bought these shells specific because they had a specific brand name on them that I wanted. So that's up to you, personal preference if you want to make some of these. Again, these are not super expensive. You can buy these, now they're not real, but you can buy these for a couple of bucks at Hobby Lobby. But if you've got a bunch of these empty shells sitting around, it makes it easy to make some of these. And here's the best part, is that we can take our punch, a rivet punch, and go ahead and, I should put this on my board. Anyway, we're through. Go ahead and punch a rivet hole in there. And I've got a small decorative rivet cap. And I can probably show it better to you. It's going to be kind of blurry because of the lighting. But I can probably show it better to you once I get it on there. And just a basic stud. But we'll go ahead and place that through the back. Put our anvil put the stud on the anvil. Place our newly made concho on top. Snap our cap down, and we can go ahead and set that. So there's our shotgun homemade concho. It's on there nice and tight. We've got a little decorative center cap on our rivet. And you could use this depending on how long the stud is for your thickness of leather. You could change that up as needed. So you could use it on multiple thicknesses depending on what you're going to use it for. So let's go ahead. I'm going to knock this down one more time. See if I can't get it nice and tight. There we go. So there's the back, which is
not that critical. You're not going to see it probably. And then there's the shotgun primer, or the shotgun concho. So it only takes a couple of minutes to make one. Um, so you don't have a lot of time into it. You know, if you shoot, or you know somebody that shoots, they've got a shotgun, just have them save their uh, expended shells for you, and you can grab those caps off of there and cut them off. So simple enough, easy to make. You can make several of them in just a few minutes. So, all right, so another quick project down in the books. And you can get these too, uh, where they're brass colored. This one just happens to be silver, and it may differ from brand to brand of shells. So, but you can get it in brass colored. You can also get the uh, rivets in brass color if you want to do that, or if you want to mix and match, make it stand out. You can do a brass shell with a silver rivet, or a silver shell with a brass rivet. So you can switch it up however you'd like. And I appreciate you coming along and watching. And hopefully you'll come back and check out next week's video. And we'll do something totally different. So until then, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.